What is up, guys? Garen Plays here, and in today's video we are going to be ranking everything in the Fortnite Marvel LTM game mode. We're going to start with the Chichuri jetpack, and I will also have videos showcasing on the screen what these weapons do in case you don't know. So the jetpack, it's not good. I mean, it's not bad, but it's like, it's okay. We're definitely going to put it in like okay-ish, because it's like you can use it for getting around obstacles and stuff. But, like, if you're just using it regularly, it's not that good. And, like, the jetpack has, like, 5 seconds of fuel, so unless you need to, like, get somewhere fast, it's not going to be worth it at all. Alright, the next thing we got is the Chichuri Plasma Cannon. I think this is actually a pretty decent weapon. It's got, like, damage to structures and, like, things around it, which is cool, like, kind of like splash damage. It's not terrible, but I don't think it's the greatest, so we can put it at decent. The Chad, it's probably indecent as well, just because it can do like 15 as a body shot, but if you hit like headshots, it can do like 78, so it can go 78. Now, Thor's Stormbreaker, this is an overpowered weapon. It is so good. I mean, there's not a single reason not to carry this. I think it's just a great item in general. The War Machine's jetpack, it's trash, let's be real. I mean, if you're using this, it's just not worth it. There's so many other better movement items, and it just doesn't really have a use right now. The Iron Man repulsors, these things aren't bad. I would be able to put them as far as decent, just because they don't really let you, like, they're not good at range or anything. I mean, they're okay, but just as a weapon, you know, they're not that good. They do like 20-ish damage a shot. And I'd rather just carry, like, something else, and I wouldn't carry them, as opposed to, like, some of the other items on this list. So that's definitely why they're going to decent. Again, not a bad item, but just not something I'm going to be carrying. And then we have the War Machine turrets. These things are actually pretty good. They're not terrible. They're pretty decent, actually. So they're going to go in at least decent for sure. They have pretty good structure damage. It's like 30 rounds, I want to say. And then it's also got like 8 missiles, which do like 25 a piece. So if like someone's in the air or like behind a wall, they're great for spraying. But if they're not and they're just kind of out flying around, then I don't really see a use for them. But they can go decent ahead of the Iron Man repulsors, just because they have like a better use than the repulsors themselves. We got the Thanos Gauntlet. This thing is great. If you've gotten to play as Thanos, it is so much fun. It is a little annoying, the jumping mechanic, but other than that, this is a great weapon. I think it's gonna go in great weapon, just because like the Stormbreaker is better, just because the Thanos Gauntlet, it's like, it's not bad, but when you compare it to like, I don't know, let's say the Stormbreaker or like Captain America's shield, it's just not that good, and I just don't think that it's can go in good weapon or go in overpowered, just because it's not that insane with like range, just because it takes so long to like move around with it or try and hit someone with it. But it does great damage at range, so that's why it's going in great weapon. Next up, we got the Hawkeye's bow. This thing is one of the best weapons in this game mode. For start off, it's not only just a weapon, you can also use it as a grappler almost, sort of like a movement weapon, and I think that allows it to be very good at close and far range. It also does explosive damage if you use the right ability and use the arrow. It does great damage when it at range or up close. And if you manage to hit, like, grapple onto someone, I think it one-shots them, so it's definitely going an overpowered weapon. Next up, we got the War Machine turret. This thing isn't bad. I mean, what do you expect? It's a turret. It's not really a weapon. It's just, it takes up an inventory slot, so it's not that good. If it didn't take up an inventory slot, you might see more people carry it. But just because there's, like, weapons that are way better, like the Stormbreaker or the Hawkeye's bow, I just don't see a ton of people really liking this. They just use it if it's in their inventory. So for that reason, I'm going to put it in okay. Okay, the Shuri Claws. This one is interesting because the way the Shuri Claws work is that they have an attack, but when you sprint with them, they give you like 2.5% more like speed power. You're way faster when you use them. And they have like a unique mechanic to where when you like sprint with them, it charges them up. So that's pretty cool. But above that, there's nothing really like insane with them. So I'm just gonna put them in okay. Just because I don't really like to use them. They're really annoying. And they just don't really fit well with like the other weapons on this. Like for example, if you've got the claws and like the repulsors, like you can't really do anything good at far range. You just have to get close up. But we got the Iron Man jetpack boots. These things are super good at getting you to a farther distance, you might say, because I think they last for like 2 full minutes in the air. And then they also have the ability to deal damage by ground pounding into your opponent. You can also use them to like get a speed boost almost when you're in the air. They'll give you more of like a faster speed for more energy, but I think they're pretty good, and for that reason they're going a great weapon. Next up we got Cap Shield, but when you pair it to like, I don't know, the repulsors, it's just better in so many ways because it's so much of a better weapon just because it can do more damage, and then you don't have to constantly like not let it overheat, and it's just better like that. So for that reason, I'm going to put it in great weapon. It's not better than the Stormbreaker or the Hawkeye's bow, but it is better than a lot of the things on this list, so I'm actually going to put it there. And then I am actually going to bump up the hover jets just for that one reason and actually put the Chichuri jetpack down lower. So with all that saying, we've got in overpower, we got the Stormbreaker and Hawkeye's bow, and great weapons, we have Thanos' gauntlet and the Iron Man boots with Captain America's shield. In the decent category, we got both of the Chichuri guns, both of the repulsor hands, and the War Machine's hands. And the okay, we got the hover turret and the hover jets with the Shuri claws, and then in trash, we've got the Chichuri jetpack. So I think this is a pretty good list. I like where everything is. I think everything is where it should be. So let me know down in the comments section what you thought about this list, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.